The color blue has long been the secret weapon of the Academy Awards red carpet. Representing royalty, serenity, and cinematic dreamscapes, a blue gown offers a refreshing departure from traditional black, while maintaining an air of high-stakes elegance. From the ethereal Cinderella moment to the deep, midnight navy of a classic leading lady, blue has provided some of the most visually stunning and sophisticated chapters in Oscar fashion history. Reese Witherspoon, 2013. At the 2013 Academy Awards, Reese Witherspoon delivered a masterclass in modern graphic elegance with a custom Louis Vuitton strapless gown. The slim column-style silhouette was crafted in a striking royal cobalt blue, accented by deep black silk panels along the sides and a small black bow at the bust to create a flattering contoured effect. This bold color blocking was a departure from her more traditional silhouettes, and Reese later shared a charming personal detail behind the fashion choice. Her then 13-year-old daughter, Ava Philippe, had helped her select the vibrant dress from a series of sketches, making the red carpet appearance a special family collaboration. To elevate the gown's high-contrast palette, Reese accessorized with exquisite high jewelry from the Louis Vuitton collection, including shimmering diamond earrings and a matching bracelet. Her beauty look leaned heavily into a timeless old Hollywood aesthetic, featuring voluminous, side-swept mermaid waves that she playfully attributed to the natural glow of her recent pregnancy. Sandra Bullock, 2014. At the 2014 Academy Awards, Best Actress nominee Sandra Bullock delivered a masterclass in red carpet pro glamour with a custom navy blue Alexander McQueen gown. Designed by Sarah Burton, the silk Duchess satin creation was a triumph of architectural draping, featuring a timeless sweetheart neckline and a sophisticated mermaid silhouette. The gown's most arresting feature was the dramatic sculptural pleating at the waist, which cascaded down the side to create a sense of fluid movement and high-fashion structure that perfectly complemented her celebrated performance in Gravity. To elevate the deep, midnight navy fabric, Sandra leaned into a classic old Hollywood aesthetic with her styling. She accessorized with a staggering selection of Lorraine Schwartz jewels, most notably a pair of platinum and white diamond cluster earrings, valued at approximately $1.4 million. Her hair was styled in elegant side-swept waves that added a touch of romantic softness to the gown's structured lines, while her makeup remained simple and polished. This ensemble remains one of the most celebrated examples of how a dark violet-blue hue can provide a regal and commanding alternative to traditional black on the world's biggest stage. Penélope Cruz, 2012. At the 2012 Academy Awards, Penélope Cruz delivered a masterclass in mid-century elegance with a custom Armani privé gown in a unique shade of periwinkle, often described as stormy sky blue. The silk organza dress featured a classic A-line princess silhouette with a meticulously fitted bodice and dramatic off-the-shoulder straps. A deliberate drape of fabric at the waist cascaded into gathered pleats, creating a luminescent liquid effect that flowed into a graceful sweep train, perfectly capturing a modern-day Grace Kelly aesthetic. To lean fully into the vintage Hollywood glamour, Penélope accessorized with a matching satin clutch and a staggering selection of Chopard diamonds, including a platinum-set collar necklace and cluster earrings. Her beauty look was just as intentional, featuring a retro-inspired faux bob that gave the illusion of a chic, chin-length cut. With polished makeup and a timeless presence, this ash blue ensemble remains a definitive example of how a specific ethereal shade can transform a red carpet appearance into a piece of cinematic history. Jessica Chastain, 2015. At the 2015 Academy Awards, Jessica Chastain brought a sophisticated, high-fashion edge to the red carpet in a custom Givenchy haute couture gown. Designed by Riccardo Tisci, the ensemble was a masterful play on color and texture, featuring a black sequined bodice paired with a midnight blue silk skirt. The hourglass hugging silhouette was defined by a deep, structured neckline, which some fashion critics likened to a high-glamour, fancy sports bra or bandeau style, and a daring thigh-high slit that added a modern, provocative touch to the otherwise classic floor-length design. While the gown was a triumph of Tisci's signature dark romanticism, The styling elevated it to true movie star proportions. Jessica accessorized with a staggering 81 carats of Piaget high jewelry, including an intricate diamond necklace that sparkled against the deep navy silk. To balance the heavy sequins and dramatic slit, her signature red hair was styled in a sleek, side-parted down-do, while her beauty look featured a neutral palette and a sharp, classic cat eye. Attending as a presenter for her acclaimed roles in Interstellar and A Most Violent Year, Jessica's Midnight Ensemble remains a definitive example of how a subtle shift from black to deep navy can create one of the night's most powerful and memorable silhouettes. Amy Adams, 2014. At the 2014 Academy Awards, Best Actress nominee Amy Adams delivered a masterclass in tuxedo chic glamour with a custom Gucci premiere gown. The strapless sapphire navy silk crepe creation was a triumph of minimalist tailoring, featuring a sleek column silhouette and a fitted nipped waist bodice. The gown's most unique design elements were its sophisticated menswear-inspired details, including subtle lapel-like foldovers at the bust and functional-looking faux pockets at the hips, which gave the classic floor-length dress a modern, architectural edge. To elevate the deep navy fabric, Amy accessorized with over $1.4 million worth of Tiffany & Company jewels, including vibrant yellow diamond earrings that provided a stunning color contrast. Her styling leaned into a refined, old Hollywood aesthetic, with her signature red hair swept into a sophisticated French twist featuring a deep side part. Amy later shared that this dress was her absolute first choice, knowing the moment she tried it on that its blend of contemporary coolness and timeless elegance was the perfect fit for her major Oscar night. Taraji P. Henson, 2017. At the 2017 Academy Awards, Taraji P. Henson delivered a masterclass in vampy old Hollywood glamour with a custom Alberta Ferretti gown. Crafted from plush midnight navy velvet, the floor-length silhouette was a triumph of seductive tailoring, featuring a plunging off-the-shoulder V neckline and a dramatic thigh-high slit. Styled by Jason Bolden, the look was a deliberate homage to vintage cinema sirens, using the heavy, light-absorbing texture of the dark velvet to create a regal and commanding presence on the red carpet as she arrived to support her Best Picture-nominated film, Hidden Figures. To elevate the deep midnight hue, Taraji accessorized with a breathtaking, evergreen diamond collar necklace and matching rings from Nirav Modi, which provided a brilliant crystalline contrast to the dark fabric. Her styling remained effortlessly powerful, featuring strappy black Jimmy Choo sandals and a tousled throwback wave version of her signature bob. With a sultry smoky eye and a sophisticated berry-toned lip, the ensemble perfectly balanced modern confidence with classic red carpet allure, cementing this velvet moment as one of the most celebrated and boss-level blue dress appearances in Oscar history. Barbie Ferreira, 2026. At the 2026 Academy Awards, Barbie Ferreira delivered one of the most audacious and conceptually brilliant fashion moments in red carpet history with a custom GapStudio gown. Designed by Zac Posen in his role as creative director for Gap Inc., the couture-level piece was crafted in a striking cobalt blue moire taffeta, a fabric chosen to honor Gap's blue codes and heritage. The gown was a masterful abstraction of the brand's signature oversized Oxford shirt, featuring a center-front button placket and a structural bow at the back made of sleeves to mimic the effortless look of a shirt tied around the waist. While the inspiration was rooted in casual Americana, the construction was pure high-fashion drama. The bodice was a feat of technical engineering, consisting of a highly structured corset built with 70 individual pieces of boning to create a sharp, sculpted silhouette. This transitioned into a voluminous hoop skirt and a cascading train, which Barbie paired with a layered necklace and drop earrings from De Beers London, and a white gold-yellow diamond ring by La Marquise. To balance the avant-garde design, her hair was styled in classic old Hollywood waves by Clayton Hawkins, with a subtle, sculpted beauty look that ensured the architectural cobalt gown remained the night's most talked-about masterpiece. Jennifer Garner, 2018. At the 2018 Academy Awards, Jennifer Garner delivered a masterclass in regal, Grecian-inspired glamour with a custom Atelier Versace gown in a vibrant shade of royal cobalt blue. Crafted from meticulously pleated silk chiffon, the dress featured a sophisticated asymmetrical neckline that flowed into a dramatic cape-like draped scarf, giving the ensemble an ethereal sense of movement as she walked the red carpet. The fitted, cinched bodice and extra-long sweeping train anchored the look in old Hollywood tradition, making it one of the most celebrated and vibrant silhouettes of the evening. To elevate the deep sapphire tones of the chiffon, Jennifer accessorized with over $825,000 worth of Piaget high jewelry, including striking sapphire and diamond pieces that mirrored the gown's primary color. Her beauty look, styled by H.E.R, featured voluminous side-swept waves designed to highlight the unique architectural line of the neckline. She completed the transformation with a rare, sultry, smoky eye and glowing skin, a bold departure from her typically understated aesthetic. While the gown was a triumph of high fashion, the night became even more memorable when a candid sudden epiphany moment caught on camera turned Jennifer into a viral internet meme, cementing her appearance as a highlight of Oscar history. Brie Larson, 2016. At the 2016 Academy Awards, Brie Larson took home the Best Actress Oscar in a custom Gucci gown that perfectly balanced modern romance with high fashion texture. Designed by Alessandro Michele, the royal blue silk organza creation featured a plunging V-neckline and delicate spaghetti straps, but its true centerpiece was the voluminous, cascading ruffle skirt. The waist was cinched by an intricate navy velvet statement belt, heavily embellished with black crystals, pearls, and a deep violet silk flower, providing a structured, jeweled anchor to the ethereal fluid fabric of the gown. To complement the vibrant blue hue and artisanal detailing, Brie opted for a polished and sentimental beauty look. Her hair was styled in a sleek half-updo, secured with a custom jeweled hair accessory that mirrored the craftsmanship of her belt. She accessorized with pearl and diamond drop earrings by the Japanese brand Niwaka, keeping the rest of her makeup fresh and natural with a simple berry-toned lip. This ensemble remains one of the most celebrated Best Actress winner looks in history, symbolizing a triumphant transition into Hollywood's A-list with a bold, sapphire-toned elegance. 2021 H.E.R. At the 2021 Academy Awards, H.E.R delivered a historic fashion moment that was as much a political statement as it was a high-fashion triumph. While the flowing silhouette initially gave the impression of a gown, the custom Peter Dundas creation was actually a sheer royal blue, head-to-toe beaded jumpsuit. The ensemble featured a dramatic floor-length cape and a matching hood, serving as a direct and vibrant homage to the purple sequined outfit worn by Prince when he accepted his Oscar for Purple Rain in 1985. Beyond the visual tribute, the outfit contained hidden layers of artisanal storytelling, with the lyrics to her Oscar-winning song Fight for You intricately embroidered into the beadwork. To complete the look, H.E.R stayed true to her signature aesthetic by pairing the shimmering blue fabric with round Bonnie Clyde sunglasses in a matching purple tint and high jewelry pieces from H.E.R. Winning the Oscar for Best Original Song later that night for Judas and the Black Messiah, H.E.R.'s sapphire-toned jumpsuit remains a definitive example of how red carpet fashion can be used to honor musical legends while carving out a unique modern legacy. Lupita Nyong'o, 2014. At the 2014 Academy Awards, Lupita Nyong'o made history not only for her Best Actress in a Supporting Role win for 12 Years a Slave, but for a fashion moment that remains one of the most iconic in Oscar history. Her custom Prada silk georgette gown featured a plunging V-neckline and a voluminous pleated empire waist skirt that pulled gracefully on the red carpet. Lupita famously dubbed the soft, ethereal shade Nairobi blue as a tribute to the sky of her home in Kenya. The gown's delicate pleats were edged with hand-sewn crystal beading designed to catch the light like champagne bubbles. And in a touching personal detail, a hidden tag featuring her family's frog totem was sewn into the interior of the dress. To complete the Cinderella aesthetic, Lupita wore a gold and diamond Fred Leighton headband that became so popular it inspired its own social media accounts overnight. She further honored her heritage with a gold ring also featuring the family frog totem, paired with rose-cut spiked diamond crescent earrings. As she accepted her Oscar for her very first feature film role, this ensemble cemented its place as the definitive example of how a specific color and a perfectly tailored silhouette can capture the magic of a historic Hollywood debut. Nicole Kidman, 2018. At the 2018 Academy Awards, Nicole Kidman delivered a masterclass in structural drama with a custom Armani privé gown in a striking shade of cobalt blue. The strapless sculptural masterpiece was crafted from a heavy, high-shine fabric, often described as a luxurious silk taffeta or heavy satin, that allowed for a rigid, avant-garde silhouette. Its most defining feature was a massive, architectural oversized bow cinched at the waist, which sat atop a daring thigh-high center slit and a lingerie-inspired sweetheart neckline, perfectly balancing high-fashion edge with classic red carpet allure. To complement the bold geometry of the gown, Nicole opted for a sleek, minimalist beauty look, featuring pin-straight hair with a precise center part and her signature vibrant red lip. Her accessories were equally storied, including a selection of Harry Winston diamond clusters and a rare vintage 1953 diamond-encrusted Omega watch. Frequently cited by Kidman herself as one of her favorite fashion moments of her career, this cobalt ensemble remains a definitive example of how a vibrant primary color and a fearless silhouette can create an unforgettable cinematic image on the world's most prestigious stage. Kendall Jenner, 2026. While this list is dedicated to the best of the Oscars red carpet, I simply had to include this stunning 2026 Vanity Fair Oscar party look because it was an absolute showstopper. Kendall Jenner arrived at the after-party in a custom Chanel by Matteo Blasi gown that redefined modern ethereal glamour. The light blue floor-length column silhouette was a technical masterpiece, featuring a softly structured square neckline and delicate spaghetti straps. The entire garment was encrusted with sparkly gradient sun sequins that caught the light with every movement, creating a shimmering, multidimensional effect that felt both high fashion and otherworldly. Beyond the shimmering base, the gown featured intricate artisanal details, including beaded floral appliques along the neckline, and a unique mushroom motif crafted from layers of blue and white fabric, a rumored nod to Kendall's personal wellness routine. Styled by Danielle Goldberg to let the craftsmanship of the Chanel piece shine, Kendall paired the look with over 10 carats of Tiffany & Company, diamonds, and sleek Gianvito Rossi stiletto sandals. With her hair worn in a minimalist, sleek down-do and glowing, neutral-toned makeup, this cerulean ensemble proved that sometimes the most breathtaking fashion moments of the night happen just after the gold statues are handed out. Hilary Swank, 2005. Finally, at the 2005 Academy Awards, Hilary Swank delivered one of the most legendary fashion pivot moments in red carpet history with a midnight sapphire Guy Laroche gown. Designed by Hervé L. Leroux, the silk jersey dress featured a deceptively modest aesthetic from the front, with a high bateau neckline and long sleeves. However, as she turned, it revealed a breathtaking, deep plunging back that extended to the top of the buttocks, perfectly showcasing the athletic physique she developed for her Oscar-winning role in Million Dollar Baby. This business in the front, party in the back silhouette became an instant sensation, frequently cited by Vogue as one of the greatest Oscar dresses of all time. The choice of the gown was a high-stakes surprise for the fashion industry. Hilary had spent weeks collaborating with another major designer before discovering this navy masterpiece during a German Vogue photo shoot just days before the ceremony. To keep the focus entirely on the dramatic architecture of the dress, she opted for minimal accessories and a polished, understated beauty look. As she took the stage to accept her second Best Actress Oscar, the shimmering jersey fabric and its daring open back cemented a new era of red carpet glamour, proving that a sophisticated shade of blue and a surprising silhouette can create a definitive, timeless cinematic image. As we look back at these iconic moments, it's clear that blue isn't just a color, it's a mood that defines Hollywood's most magical nights. Which of these blue beauties is your all-time favorite? Was it the classic princess silhouette or the modern structured corset that caught your eye? Let us know in the comments below, and make sure to hit that subscribe button for more deep dives into the most legendary fashion moments in Oscar history.